well. This is Stu Gilfillan with your weekly instructor trainer update. This week we had a number of frequently asked questions come in and thought it might be best to give you some feedback on answers in a very relaxed setting. So felt a fireside chat might be the good way to answer some of the questions you've got. Question number one, can candidates send a video of themselves in doing a skill that needs to be fulfilled for a plan of improvement? Yes, if it is a chalk talk. Unfortunately, no if it's a water drill or a land drill. They're just too difficult to film and you don't get a really good read on what else is going on in the course. Even then, we really prefer that the candidates go to a local instructor trainer if there is one, but if the candidate is in a remote area, we will accept a video. Secondarily, if they have a written test and they need somebody to sign off or proctor it, they can actually send a note to the office at education@ussailing.org and we'll be happy to send them the digital link to the test. It's the same way we do recertifications. Number two, if one of our students gets a plan of improvement, should we still be filling out their official logbook? You're going to fill out as much information as you can. Do not sign it, do not put your name on it, but fill out where the course location was and where they took it. When the candidate completes their plan of improvement, they can have the completing instructor trainer sign off on it, and then once we receive the completed plan of improvement, we'll send them a sticker that they can add to their logbook. So fill out as much as you can without entering in your name. Number three, do candidates get an email regarding the plan of improvement? Yes, this was actually covered in one of our prior webinars. The answer is on site, you obviously give them a copy of the plan of improvement. But once you enter in the course outcomes, there's an email that is sent to them automatically the next day that outlines not only what their plan of improvement was for, but the fact that they have 90 days to complete it and some additional information. That plan of improvement is also listed in their My US Sailing profile. Number four, there's a question about expenses. Can we cover any material that we bought for the course, such as markers, teaching supplies, etc.? Unfortunately, no. Much like most classrooms, we can't reimburse for those items. I understand that it's an expense that the instructors bear. I do as well when I teach courses, but unfortunately, US Sailing cannot reimburse for teaching supplies. Number five, I'm an instructor trainer and I'm also a level 3 instructor. What level do I need to recertify? So, instructor trainer certifications top all. So if you're a level 3 instructor trainer and a level 3 instructor, you don't need to recertify as a level 3 instructor. You just need to make sure you're current with your IT status. Number six, when do you hold the level 1 instructor trainer course? We usually hold it right before the National Sailing Program Symposium or right before the Sailing Leadership Forum. That's late January to early February every year. We'll occasionally also hold powerboat courses, reach instructor trainer courses, or even keelboat courses. It really depends on the demand in that particular discipline. But the applications are rolling, so if you know of a good candidate, please make sure that they submit their application, and we'll hold it on file until a course comes up. Who do I email my scanned expense sheet and receipts to for processing? Rachel Reagan. That's RACHELREAGAN at ussailing.org. Rachel Reagan at ussailing.org. After an instructor candidate passes the level 1 course, does US Sailing send out cards that certify them as sailing instructors? We do. So you've likely given them your temporary card on site. Once you enter in the course outcome, we send them a form with a card that they can put in their wallet. And they can also go into the My US Sailing account and print out a version of their membership card that has their instructor certification on the back of it. So we've given them multiple ways to access their certification very quickly. Another question, if they are under 18 years old when they pass the course and they are sailing assistants until they turn 18, what happens when they turn 18? Does US Sailing mail them a card? So US Sailing does not automatically mail them a card that says they're a sailing instructor, the one that they'll get when they're 17 instead of sailing assistant. But in our system, when they turn 18, they're automatically listed as a sailing instructor. It just happens organically. If they would like an updated card, printed version, they can contact our office and we'll be happy to send one to them. How should I send the evaluation forms to US Sailing if I don't have an envelope? Well, sort of limited on carrier pigeons, so what I would suggest is find a letter you have floating around your house, an envelope, and stuff all the evaluations in there. If you feel like shipping it back is going to be something that's a hardship financially, we're happy to reimburse for it. The other option is if you are going into a course and you know you're going to need envelopes, please request them ahead of time. We'll be happy to send them out to you. Who should send in the evaluation forms? Candidates. Always candidates. So when the course is done, have them put all of the evaluations into the envelope and have them send them in. So again, if you have access to a pre-addressed and prepaid envelope, makes it a lot easier for you. But please make sure the candidates are sending them in. We prefer not to get them from the trainers. Where do I find the passwords for the protected tests on the IT bridge? So earlier this year, Perry Burns sent a letter to all of the instructor trainers that had information about compensation and additional information, and the passwords were listed in there. So please double check that letter. If you for some reason can't find it or didn't get it, please check in with Perry. I'm sure she'd be happy to help you. But the information you're looking for is in there. If you have any other questions and would prefer just to not wait till the next fireside chat, send them our way. We're here to help. Happy Thursday.